What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Ginpachi Sensei, this time with episode 3. We did see Takasugi in the preview, so should be a fun episode. I think we had a few segments in Gintama, the actual series, with the Amanto and... I always forget their name. They're not the Amanto, are they? That's just the name for aliens. But yeah, Takasugi's group as well as Kamui's group and such, didn't we? So gonna enjoy the vibes today, I think. Unmistakable soundtrack when they were introduced last episode, wasn't it? So it's been suspended. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Of course. He's pretty good with that, isn't he? This feministo. Oh, here he is. Actually, this time. Ominous. I don't know about you guys, but when I do hear like certain, especially like the heavier like openings of Gintama and the songs, they always do like give Takasugi vibes. Not really sure. Like Speed of Flow is like an example. That's just a cool Takasugi like song. Don't know how you guys feel about that, but yeah, there's a few that just really stand out to me. I was like, you know what, that would be a really awesome theme for Takasugi as well. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Benny Zakura guy again. I forget his name, but it's been a long time since we saw anything from him. That's what's really cool about this series. They can kind of bring in characters. I'm hoping to see Isaburo at some point because I love that guy. I hated that guy. No, I love that guy. He was probably one of the characters, maybe the character I came around to the most out of anyone. Although it happened a lot, so it's hard to say that for sure. But yeah, this spin-off kind of gives us an opportunity to see these guys again. It's characters that otherwise would have no yeah, obviously couldn't be a part of the main series anymore. I love how Satchan's so hyped up in that shot there as well. Takasugi fans everywhere. We just want to let you know. We're sorry. For what? For what exactly? What's about to happen here? When the yeah, pause that for a sec. So what's about to go down here? We're so sorry. They're already apologising, and nothing's happened yet. When the quiet kid cracks a joke, it's hard to react, but you can't ignore it. So all you can do is laugh. Yeah. Okay. Have we ever had Takasugi crack a joke? Did he be the quiet kid in this scenario? I could maybe see that, but honestly I couldn't imagine Takasugi cracking a joke. Been part of jokes. Maybe he did once or twice, but I don't remember it. Not the first thing I think of. Sticker. Incidents. Not the Kappa. And look how we got here, by the way, the Shinsengumi bloody. They should be the student council, to be fair, shouldn't they? I think that would quit. I mean, they're useless, but that would fit quite well. Scary. Getting all serious here. You haven't got any history. I know. You know. I was about to say, like, we've got a couple people here that have history with him, but we don't really. It's Ginpachi Sensei, isn't it? It's not actually Gintoki. If anybody's got anything to do with Takasugi, it's Gintoki. If I am remembering correctly, he literally killed their master to save Takasugi. So, but yeah, maybe we might be like an Oboro or something, or Shoyo. Maybe they might make an appearance at some point. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe they're like the guardians of some students or something. This guy got the same voice actor. There he is. Nizo. Crooked. Yeah, it's Bonsai, I think his name is. Has he got the same voice actor? Sounds similar, but I don't know, maybe it's just because it's been a long time. Also, I don't remember her having that much of an accent. But like I said, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just been a while. Lovely set though, what? I feel like a lot of sets nowadays, it's those fucking girls again that don't talk. I feel like nowadays a lot of sets are probably just green rooms. Like Marvel movies. You look at any picture of any of the sets and it's just, oh, green room. Green room. Oh, that's a green room there. How soulful. It's a bit, yeah, he's a bit of a, sticks out a bit here, doesn't he, to be honest? This being a not so serious spin off. Been released. Was it? Well, that was pretty easy to understand. And yeah, I feel like we understand it pretty well now. Which one is it, lady? Just happy to be here. It was always pretty damn serious and pretty intense when Takasugi was involved in the main series, so. Do you know what? Fuck the comedy. We're taking it back. We're going back to the suspense. He looks awfully. He looks. He doesn't. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about that. He looks awfully mischievous while he said that. So what are those shoes? Kind of horrid to see Takasugi in school plimsolls. Oh. Fuck off. Just can't wait to be in the air. I've got to fly. Fuck off. That's the worst joke you've ever heard. First joke I think we've ever heard him say. Oh god, that was awful. I was about to say he spends an awfully long time getting his answers out, doesn't he? He really likes building that tension, building that suspense. And it works quite well with some comedy jokes, to be fair. This one, not so much. So much. Jesus. But yeah, I think that, again, is that the first joke we've ever heard him say? I feel like we've heard him say jokes, even with his voice actor, but it was that guy with the puppet, the feminist guy. It wasn't like truly him. This might be a legendary moment for Gintama, to be honest. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. Sugichi's a week, whatever that means. Watch out for stick. Oh no, you got stickered. Get Matsu. Where is Matsudara? I want to see that guy. I love that guy. I love his voice actor. That's the thing I said earlier about like Shoyo. Well, we have like a parents meeting episode or something. That'd be really fun. Shogun, maybe here or something. Umi Bozu. That'd be a really fun episode. The absolute talk of the town right now, isn't it? Can you like? I just want to see someone. I want to see what happens to these people that get stickered. Is it just like just gonna slap that on your face? It's just like keep it there. Why is it still on your face? Sakata Sensei hasn't had a goddamn line this episode, has he? Hasn't said a word. Pretty cool little place they got here. Oh, that is the same voice actor. Just sounded a bit, don't know why, it sounded a bit different to me up on the roof. Fancy chair. I feel like old times, doesn't it? Bloody hell. good chance. No, you don't. The deep dark waters, the unexplored territory. Yeah, now that's something you want buried under the sea. Jesus. You guys remember that episode? I think that was like episode like 202 or something, right? I remember that pretty well. I remember that being like the start of the season, and it's just like, oh, we slept with our landlord. That is so disrespectful, isn't it? Vince fucking Backer voice acted over Takasugi's parts. It did sound awful. The strange part. But yeah, as they said there, you can imagine they probably got quite a few complaints about people that loved Takasugi in the serious moments. How dare you? How dare you? Love and a Pisu. Getting both expelled. Oh my god. Had a little spice at the end there. Again, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at it. If we ever was to lose Takasugi, I think Prince Hatter would certainly be a pretty decent replacement. I love how Sakamoto just always gets left out of all this stuff. Always. He's like the fourth wheel in all of this a lot of the time, isn't he? He's like, yeah, he was there as well. Do you guys remember? He was there. Or like when they remember, like when they made the joke about him like being in the openings and hardly ever a part of the actual series. It's like, you guys forget he exists? I don't know, you guys. I've never had a Starbucks. Actually, I have. I've had food there once, and it was expensive and small. So I've never been there again. It wasn't like overly expensive. It was just expensive for how small it was. But really, you're charging that for like a toasty? Never going here again. It's kind of cringe, to be honest, isn't it? These guys are Starbucks fucking. They got the fancy. It's a wild mad owl who's been stickered. Ew. What is that? Oh, it's you. There comes Tama. Katsula Jedi. Zula Jedi. We haven't heard him say that yet. Which is surprising. Vegeta des. Oh, you guys. Yeah, what are you guys worried about? Oh, there's quite a few of them. Even so, why are you guys so worried? Classic. Unfortunately, the first time that was uttered in the series was by Prince Hatter. You got beat out there. So these were the guys with the stickers? The Popo. First I've heard that name for them in anime. Popo. So yeah, it looks like the aliens were. I think I said Yamanto earlier. I think it's a manto, isn't it? Again, my terminology on quite a few things is a bit off. Yeah, it's actually them. Interesting. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. You just take that, Takasugi? Let him talk to you like that? Oh, good little boy. I think I understand why they apologized for Takasugi now. Sorry, guys. Gintoki just absolutely sunny boyed Takasugi right here. With his validation fucking Starbucks cappuccino. Okay. Yeah, that is the end. Thank you guys for watching. Pretty awesome episode today. Always love a bit of Takasugi. Looks like he might be hopefully this isn't just like a one-off, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think it will be. I don't think he's going to be a part of like every episode, but yeah, pretty awesome stuff today. I even heard a joke out of the man. Like bloody hell, you know something's up when you hear a joke out of him. Maybe that's why they apologized as well. We're breaking the one law of Takasugi. I did say it really felt a bit like old times during some of the scenes here, didn't it? And I think I mentioned in the first episode there was a movie remaking the Yoshiwara in Flames arc. So I'm gonna go out on a wild guess and assume that maybe one of the later episodes of this season is going to be focused on Kamui and those type of aliens. Again, I forget the actual name for them. But yeah, I maybe Sukio as well, because I haven't seen Sukio at all yet. I don't think. Yeah, I've got to assume that they're going to be. Oh, my favorite. You guys know I love my horror, and I like a good comedy. I would say there's been a lot more horrors I love than comedies. Comedy's very subjective, isn't it? But honestly, one of my favorite genres, Evil Dead 2 specifically, but even like Army of Darkness, and yeah, I love a horror comedy. They're some of the best horror movies. Although they don't really get too many of them nowadays. I think it's that kind of Marvel effect of almost every genre's had, like, if you remember, like Marvel, they seem to put a bit of humor in. I don't think it might have been them that mainly caused it, but almost like every genre has to have like a bit of comedy here and there nowadays. It feels like, so there isn't actually too many specifically made comedies that is just like a pure comedy movie coming out. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I haven't actually watched like a pure comedy in quite a while, like an American Pie style kind of movie. But yeah, horror comedy, one of my favorite absolute genres of any kind of movie, so should be a very fun episode next time. But yeah, I was just saying, like, we haven't seen Sukio at all, we haven't seen Kamui at all, we haven't seen Abuto, Umibozu, who's not a massive part of Yoshiwara in Flames, I don't think, but we've seen a bit of Kagura, but she's like one of the main characters, so guaranteed. But I feel like, again, maybe they're saving those for maybe the finale episodes to build up some hype towards that movie, perhaps. But yeah, let's have a little look at what we got next week. And I think they are two sides of the same coin. It's just like one thing you're absolutely terrified, shaking, panicking in a cold sweat, and the next you're laughing. It's that thing of like, when you do watch a lot of horror movies, you end up not being too scared and actually like laughing off quite a bit of it. It's a bit of a coping mechanism in some senses, but finding the ridiculousness in it. That's why so many B and even C horror movies are so fun, because they're so shit, but there's enjoyment in just how bad they are. And they really, yeah, I absolutely agree with this. Sorry to go on for ages, but they are like maybe the best two genres to kind of coincide. I feel like romantic comedies are good as well. Sci-fi horror, sci-fi thrillers good, but I feel like horror and comedy are like absolutely perfect. Just because you'd think they'd be so different. Whether this will be actually scary, probably not. One, because it's Gintama, but two, I can't say I've ever actually been scared by a anime. I've seen some good horror anime like Higurashi, Summer Hikaru Died, but they're good for reasons other than the horror. It's more like a lot of normal people probably get quite scared at the amount of gore and such, but in those kind of series, I much more enjoy the mystery and the characters. It's with the horror anime, I do love it, is more so because of other things away from the horror, even though the horror elements are nice. So again, I'm still yet to see an actual scary anime. I think Uzumaki it could have been pretty damn fantastic, but after that first episode it did drop off big time, which is a shame. But yeah, again, I'll stop going on about that. Thank you guys very much for watching. Pretty awesome episode today with Takasugi. I wasn't expecting it to be the whole episode, so I'm really glad that was the case. Got a whole episode of these guys. I do imagine we'll see them again at some point, but not for a little while. This kind of feels like a bit of a special event, if you know what I'm saying. Limited time special event. Takasugi I was about to say in a comedy series. His main series is a comedy series, but you know what I'm saying. In an actual kind of comedy spin-off, it seems almost alien, funny enough. But yeah, pretty awesome stuff today. Let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you next week with episode 4.